from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
The ball carrier.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Carr completes it. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
Las Vegas.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Geis, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's now 3rd down.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Their own 44-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking downfield for Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And some room to roam now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. You have a pretty good friend, Charles.
I cannot believe that second interception I threw was just so stupid.
Damn, I'm 20 of 25.
I do that when I play Bengals. I do that all the time.
I was thinking you were gonna come down, bro. Your fucking O-line is just stupid. That's not fair.
I've never seen a play like that. Honestly, that was just crazy.
I literally have like one of the better defenses, and they're just bro. I couldn't even block shed. Like, my God. I mean, it's one thing. A lot of times when people like Cam Hayward will block shit and they'll just run around him because he's kind of slow. But your dude was just sitting there holding him for like 10 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck? I have to blitz to get in the backfield. A run commit on them fucking Wildcat plays. That shit is fun. 30 yards every time.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I was hyped the whole game, man. I was going crazy, but thanks for the commentary as always, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks for taking out the trash.
So, yeah, have a good football Sunday, fellas.
You too,
Yeah,
bro.
you too, man.
See you, bro.
Peace, bro.
All right, it's still the morning on the East Coast here. I'm going to say good morning for the third time today, as I'm now still in my house, but, you know, theoretically now in Kansas City at Arrowhead, as we see a big play as my stream is buffering and it's looking
man coverage.
Stop throwing on AJ Boye, bro. I'm gonna let the germs know after this game that he needs to stop it.
Picking up here in the first quarter, Mahomes with a beautiful throw. We see this time and time again. Tyreek Hill in the end zone for a touchdown. As the Raiders got a touchdown on their first drive, I'm going to ask Coach Zach, who I don't think you can hear his voice, but he's in the choir with me. How did you score on your opening drive?
Josh Jacobs up the middle. He brought the safeties on the outside and left it vacant.
Got you. So Josh Jacobs, he just answered me. Got the touchdown up the middle. Harrison Butker kicking it off to the dangerous Henry Ruggs, and I best believe Ruggs will take this one out and start spinning around. And there you go. There's the spin, and that's a tackle at the 23-yard line. So good job by the special team unit of Kansas City to make that play.
Throw it away, throw it away.
Prick! Raiders and Chiefs, this is a rivalry that we can't really call a rivalry yet this Madden, as the Chiefs have won all 4 of these matchups, but this Raider team is poised and ready to finally slay that dragon.
That's a terrible fucking throw, my God, bro.
Eric Carr, who now has superstar development after the phenomenal campaign he put up in Season 2, is going to take this snap.
Fuck, I'm playing like a...
He's going to the Ruggs, and he's intercepted, but out of bounds. Fortunate to not have a turnover there on that first play, as the momentum would have shifted directly back into Kansas City's favor. So this is another one of those games that is for first place in the division. I've already called 2 of them this morning, as the Bears defeated the Packers earlier today, and the Bengals were able to hold off the comeback from Pittsburgh. So both these teams in the AFC West sit at 6-2 on the season. And here comes Henry Ruggs in motion on 2nd and 10. Jet touch pass to the speedster out of Alabama. Tried to spin back, but there's nothing doing. Great tackle there by Rigsby. I'm not too sure who that is. I'm sorry, Guidry. But, nice play there, as he was able to fight off a block and tackle Ruggs as he tried to spin back towards the middle. It's now 3rd down and 12, and Josh Jacobs, who's been a focal point of the offense in the first drive, hasn't even gotten a carry yet on this drive. It's obviously 3rd down and 12. You won't see that here. This is a pass. He's looking deep. He's going for Ruggs against L'Jarius Sneed, and it is intercepted again, but out of bounds. That would have been a punt, but now we're going to see one, as Carlson, former kicker of the Las Vegas Raiders, now punting for them as well, I guess. Boots one to Tyreek Hill at the 25-yard line, and Hill's going to be brought down almost immediately at the 32. So here comes Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and this scary Kansas City offense. 3 tight end set here for Mahomes. He's going to take this snap under center. Behind him is Darius Geis.
I can't make a fucking PAT with Matt Gay to save my life.
Play action is the call here. Oh, nope, handoff to Geis, and he's going to get a nice gain as Trayvon Mullen, the newly minted superstar corner, makes a tackle at the 38-yard line. Gain of 6 there for Darius Geis, and as you saw in the trade block, the Chiefs were looking for a running back, and they think they got one with Puka Williams coming in next season. Ace formation for Mahomes this time on 2nd down. And he's going to try the right side, as what a play from Corey Littleton. He looked like Khalil Mack right there. Bulldozed through the tight end block with both hands, pushed him to the ground, and then made that tackle. That was ferocious. It's now 3rd down and 4, as you see Nick Boyle get absolutely blown up. And Nick Boyle is a great run-blocking tight end, by the way. So that's an even more incredible play from Corey Littleton. I might need to start putting some respect on that man's name.
Now it's Mahomes.
What the fuck?
Mahomes on 3rd down. This is where the Chiefs usually like to take a shot down the field. They usually don't even go for the first down here. Let's see
Trash.
They do it again. Play action. And they go for Tyreek Hill, and somehow he made that catch in traffic with Trayvon Mullen draped all over him. There's really just nothing you can do if you're the Vegas Raiders, because you had your player in position there, and he just didn't make the play. Didn't even go for the ball. And that's going to be a first down for Cincinnati. Excuse me, Kansas City. Just left Cincinnati. My apologies. Mahomes has a nice, easy throw to Tyreek Hill, and he gets popped at the 35-yard line. That's a nice play there as the Raider defense is starting to implement a little bit of power here as the Chiefs try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but they weren't able to get the playoff before the end of the first quarter. So after one here from Arrowhead, the Chiefs and Raiders are tied up at 7. Chiefs have the ball here in
Bro, what is Trayvon doing, bro? I put him in man coverage and he just stands there.
Chiefs. Mahomes looking. He's going to take a deep shot for Tyreek Hill, who's buck naked down the left sideline, and he makes the catch at the 1-yard line. Barely misses a touchdown there.
Stupid, bro. He just sits there.
Must have been a busted coverage there from Vegas as Tyreek Hill was by himself down that left sideline. Same throw that was a touchdown earlier. I'm really not sure how that wasn't a touchdown there. You hit the pylon, but it's first and goal of the 1.
I don't know what's going on in this game, but my offensive line...
has his X factor here. What? Handoff for Darius Geis up the middle, and he ain't going anywhere. Corey Littleton again says hello, and another tackle in the backfield. And that's his second of the day. That's going to back the football up to the 2-yard line and bring up a 7th down. Goal to go. So Mahomes again has that X factor to Bazooka, which is basically useless down at the goal line, but we're going to keep an eye on it here the rest of the game. Handoff, Edwards-Helaire breaks the first tackle, but not the second, as the tackle is made at the 2-yard line for no gain. So Jonathan Abram, who haven't called his name yet, just made that play. Raiders' run defense is showing some signs of improvement, as they really struggled last season in the red zone, and so far in this one, they've made 2 great plays. So it's 3rd down. Mecole Hardman in the slot. Let's see if he comes over in motion on a jet touch. Nope, it's a handoff in the middle for Geis, and he's got a walk-in touchdown for the Chiefs. Darius Geis from 2 yards out.
Ever since he got on the call, nothing's gone right.
Going for the extra point, and that is good. I'm hearing some chatter in my ear from the Raiders sideline. They're not happy that I calling this game now because things are not going their way since I've gotten on here. Yep, the announcer jinx is real, folks, and there really is nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. Kick from Butker goes off the goalpost. I love seeing that animation. That's one of my favorite things in Madden. And we're going to see the Raiders set up shop at their own 25-yard line. So I hope and pray that Josh Jacobs is involved in this drive because he wasn't the last time. And Derek Carr essentially threw 2 interceptions. Both of them were out of bounds, of course, but caught by the Chiefs. Well, and here we go. Josh Jacobs, Wildcat formation. This is a play that is very quickly gaining steam in the NFASL playbooks. Josh Jacobs tried to cut it back there, nowhere to go, as the Chiefs were all over that. They had bodies to the line of scrimmage, ran that double A gap pressure look, and that forced Jacobs to cut back, and L'Jarius Sneed made the tackle.
Damn it! How is he taking these touch passes to the crib? What the fuck?
2nd down and 9.
My fucking God.
Plenty of time to throw. Great job by his offensive line, and a beauty of a throw to Darren Waller. Big chunk play there for Mr. Carr, and the Raiders are now in Chief territory at the 45-yard line. So first time we've heard Darren Waller citing the former Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket. Also a former receiver back in those days in his college football days in Atlanta. So it's now 1st down and 10. Big play from the Raiders. Now let's see how they follow that up. This is a great offensive approach for Las Vegas, as they like to run the ball as well as pass with regularity. And that time, Jacobs nowhere to go again. You're seeing Jacobs wanting to cut back as opposed to take those runs to the outside. I think that might be a testament to his 89 speed. If he was maybe a little bit faster, maybe those runs might be able to break outside. But Chiefs are playing the cutback right now and doing it really well. Both teams have done a nice job on the run defense. But it's now 2nd and 10. From the 45-yard line, Raiders down by 7. Carr going for it all, and he's got Zay Jones by himself back of the end zone for a touchdown. And I'm not going to lie to you, I saw maybe 2 other receivers that were wide open on that play. Definitely come back to that later if you're Las Vegas. I don't know why I want to call them Oakland, as I'm seeing a replay of this touchdown. But again, beautiful throw from Derek Carr to Zay Jones. We're all knotted up at 14.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So
we're seeing the evolution of this Raider offense. Season 1 and 2. Oh! Really, the movement was, make them run the ball to beat you, but now you can't even say that anymore. With Josh Jacobs, number 2 in the NFASL in rushing yards, and he's been running through defenders with passion like he's Derrick Henry Jr. this season. A fucking bowling ball.
He's number 2, Zach. I see you, boy. I see you.
Jarius Sneed's going to take this kick out, and probably the first time I've ever seen this, he did not dance when he immediately got the ball. I'm a little surprised, honestly. I think the Chiefs realize the importance of this game. He can't really mess around and have the fun that he normally likes to have with the expense of the players he's playing against. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for Patrick Mahomes. He's already hooked up with Tyreek Hill a couple of times down that left sideline. Let's see how the Raiders adjust to that on this next drive. So there's the bazooka X factor for Patrick Mahomes. Play action. He's looking for the crossing route, and Mullen is not going to get there.
Oh my God, bro.
Gets up, stays in bounds, and is tossed out by Richard Sherman.
Game's so trash. Fucking Abram runs up by him
at the 46-yard line.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's his fucking ability. When he misses the ball, what the hell?
Mahomes. This time it was to Mecole Hardman, but again, Mahomes is doing what he does almost every week against teams. He's just lighting up these deep sidelines. And again, the stream is frozen for me at this moment, but okay, just buffered again. And here we are, 1st and 10, 46-yard line. And for some reason, they're just going to keep showing me plays from 5 seconds ago. Don't know why that keeps happening, but I will try to get caught up as we continue this one.
Oh man, I hate these abilities.
Here on 1st down and 10.
Let's go!
Handoff right for Darius Geis, and there he goes down the right sideline. He's got one man to beat. It's Trayvon Mullen, and Mullen's going to be able to get the stop, but not until Geis gets all the way to the 4-yard line. And Darius Geis, just like that, is now up to 100 yards rushing on the day in just the first half. 9 carries, 110 yards for the former LSU product, who in real life is not even in the league anymore, by the way. 1st and goal. Handoff. It's Kalen Ballage, walk-in touchdown. The Chiefs have been able to do really much anything they've wanted so far offensively. And this is looking like another one of these classic shootout games between Las Vegas and Kansas City, as Butker makes the extra point.
What are you? Wow, man. Wow.
74 yards.
Germs is taunting on
6 seconds.
I am just sick to my stomach at this fucking game right now.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Here's the kick, and it's out of the back of the end zone, and we are going to see Derek Carr back out on the field here. Shot play versus shot play. This is essentially one of those old Western shootout games, John Wayne movie, Ronald Reagan, one of those classic films that I used to watch with my grandfather as a kid, and this is exactly what this game has turned into here. Derek Carr under center here. This is going to be a handoff to Josh Jacobs. A great run that time as he's brought down at the 28-yard line. I thought he was going to bully over somebody, truck him, but Eric Kendricks there to make the tackle for that gain of 3.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
2nd down and 7 from the 28-yard line.
So bringing it out of the end zone.
Carr.
Not a good decision. Loses on the
this time it's a play action. And Carr is going for it all, and that is a beautiful throw. It's caught. Henry Ruggs breaks the tackle, and he's gone. Looking like Jacoby Jones in the Super Bowl right there. And the Raiders strike right back. Brett Maher on for the extra point, and it's good. And you know what, folks? I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this. The last minute and a half, we just saw 2 big touchdowns, and I think we're going to continue to see that in this game as these two defenses, every single time they play, it just feels like they just don't know what to do.
Germs just gave me Rookie of the Year, baby.
And he's brought down at the 21-yard line. So again, great job by the Raiders special team unit to not allow him to see the 25.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
1st down and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes still has that X factor. Let's keep our eyes on that. Pistol formation here.
Another try after the
and he's making an adjusted line of scrimmage. You see something he likes there on that left sideline, barking out instructions to Tyreek Hill.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Here's the throw from Patrick Mahomes. He's going to step up and run, and he's brought down. The acquisition of Yetur Gross-Matos gets the sack. And that's been the biggest difference, I think, for Coach Zach and this Raider defense, is they finally have those bookend pass rushers that they've always had in those dominant teams that Zach's coached back in his Super Bowl tenure years. So he's paired Yetur Gross-Matos from Carolina as well as Yannick Ngakoue from Minnesota as his bookend rushers, and I'm really excited to see how they do in this ballgame. Mitchell Schwartz is the one on Yannick Ngakoue. That's a matchup to watch all day long. As Mahomes is going to throw a quick out, and that's incomplete. Almost intercepted by Mullen. He was ready for that out route. And here comes a big third down. I feel like a punt in this game is the equivalent of a turnover. You have to score on your drives if you want to stay in this one. And again, with Kansas City, I talk about this ad nauseum. Their offense is so potent and so quick that they really can score in one play whenever they really feel like it. So that will lose the X factor. That sack from Gross-Matos is what lost the X factor from Mahomes. Third down, and he missed a wide open man. He's going to be brought down again. Yannick Ngakoue has 2 sacks already in this one, and the pass rush from Las Vegas up to 3 sacks in this first half. And here's the punt from Townsend. I mentioned you saw that crosser. I think that was Mecole Hardman or Ray McLeod, but he was open and would have had the first down if Mahomes wasn't looking deep there. However, here's a punt to Henry Ruggs with the touchdown in the last drive. He's going to run to the left, spin back to the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 47-yard line. Great field position.
Block him, dude. That's the guy I called out for you.
Fuck you, Germs.
Come on, man.
47-yard line. Derek Carr on first down from the gun here. You're seeing bodies being brought to the line of scrimmage by Kansas City, and an adjustment made at the line of scrimmage by Vegas. Here comes Ruggs in motion. Handoff to Jacobs, and he, again, nowhere to go. So it's been a struggle for Josh Jacobs thus far. Chiefs have done a nice job of bottling him up in the run game, but they have not done the same with Derek Carr in this pass game today. Carr has thrown a couple of beautiful deep bombs to Zay Jones and Henry Ruggs III, respectively. And it's now 2nd down and 10. Here's the counter play, and brought down immediately by Jerome Baker. That was the man that the Chiefs acquired in a trade with Miami back in the offseason. So again, Jacobs brought down in the backfield, still having a tough go of it here, as Cade Mays missed that block there. I'm sure that was the assignment that Coach Zach wanted to see on Cade Mays to pull that time. And we're now at the 2-minute warning. So talked about punts being the equivalents of turnovers. Maybe not in this case if the Raiders aren't able to get the first down, just because if you punt the ball, you're going to win that field position battle and most likely pin them inside the 20. But we'll see what happens here. 3rd down and 11. Never count out this Raider passing attack. They also can get one-play touchdowns with ease.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun.
Carr on 3rd down.
Looking,
going for Antonio Callaway down the left side. The ball's hanging, and it's going to be a pass interference. Great job by Callaway to draw that penalty on Travarius Ward, and it's now 1st down and goal. That's the guy that I don't think gets enough respect in this Raider offense, Antonio Callaway. He's another speed demon. And you focus so much on Ruggs and Zay Jones that you kind of forget about him, and he often gets those one-on-one coverages. He's essentially the Mecole Hardman of this Raider offense. Handoff for Jacobs, and this time the blocks were beautifully done, and Jacobs has a walk-in touchdown as we see Coach Chucky John Gruden celebrating as Josh Jacobs has his second
unreal
rushing touchdown of the ballgame. Extra point by Maher is good, and the Raiders retake the lead for the first time since 7-0 when I joined this stream. Kick away from Brett Maher, and Snead again going to take this out at the, oh no, check that, he's going to take a knee. And that'll be a touchback. So Yannick Ngakoue now has an X factor, and again, I talked about the fact that he's lined up on that left side of the field, left end position, right side of the offensive side of the field, on Mitchell Schwartz, the superstar right tackle.
Wow.
Let's see the response from Kansas City. They always seem to have one when they fall behind in these games. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. It's just so hard to contain these two. I mean, you talk about the fact that he's got all the speed in the world. Both have X factors, of course. Let's see what happens on 1st down. Mahomes back to throw. He's going to Darius Geis, who's got the 1st down. And that will be a minimal gain, though, in terms of what Patrick Mahomes likes to do. That's a 10-yard gain. to move the sticks at the 35-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Kansas City motioning Tyreek Hill out wide. And Mahomes with a perfect pass to Charleston Rambo. Perfect. That ball could not have been placed any better than it was right there. Hit him down the left sideline for another chunk play of 32 yards. You saw Littleton trying to retreat back there, and he almost did get into the passing lane. But when you have Patrick Mahomes and the throws that he can make, it just is not fair as a defense. It really isn't. First down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes now has that X factor, and Goffway very quickly lost his. Mahomes making adjustments at the line of scrimmage.
So
making a lot of them. Play action. Back to throw, and he misses Hill wide open. Had him by himself, and that's a rare miss, especially considering the throw that Mahomes just made to then come back and miss that throw. But that's the beauty of the NFL. Even guys like Patrick Mahomes miss throws. So, you take that with a grain of salt if you're Coach KC, and you just get back out there and keep slinging the ball. Second down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Ice in motion.
Yep.
Mahomes looking, quick throw, and it's batted away. Trayvon Mullen said no mas, as that little smoke screen set up for Tyreek Hill did not work at all. And it's now third down and 10, and a huge play upcoming for the Kansas City offense. As I talked about punts being equivalent to turnovers, I feel like field goals are also that. It's almost a win for the defense, especially considering the fact that the Raiders have a chance to go into the halftime with a lead. Third and 10. Mahomes with two running backs in the backfield. He's got Kalen Ballage as well as, I believe that's Larry Roundtree the third. Mahomes looking to the right. It's a deep throw. Sherman intercepted it, and he's out of bounds. But that'll work just as well for the Raiders, as it's not a touchdown. And Harrison Butker's on for a 50-yard attempt. From the left hash mark, 58 seconds to go. Butker's kick from 50 yards out. It's money right down the middle.
Oh, he burnt me
deep.
Deep. No way.
Score 28-24.
He caught that shit? Dude, this motherfucker.
Harrison Butker gonna kick this one deep, and with 55 seconds, that's eons of time for Derek Carr and this Raider offense. Up by 4. I believe the Chiefs are gonna get the ball to start the second half, as when I got in here, Zach was up 7-0, so I'm going to assume that he did get the ball first. First down and 10. Handoff, Jacobs sticks the foot in the ground, and then a nasty juke. For a guy that doesn't have a lot of speed, he does have a lot of change of direction. Gets 7 yards, and
Let's go. He picked
the
it back up, of
Raiders
course.
get the timeout with 50 seconds to play. Derek Carr this time from the gun, bunch formation.
On 2nd and 9, Carr.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it, Germs scored again. Fuck, dude.
Line of scrimmage. Carr going over the middle for Antonio Callaway, and he had to climb the ladder to make that pass. That's a great throw from Derek Carr. Even though it was high, it had to be because of the linebacker underneath. And Callaway made a great snag there, showing a little bit of possession ability there, not just a speed rack catch there. So 43 seconds. Raiders already have used their two of their 3 timeouts. This time it's a handoff for Ruggs. He spun back. I don't think he needed to do that there. He had the edge, spun back into a tackle, and now has to call his 3rd timeout. And that's a costly one, as now you're out of timeouts. Now you get to start working the sidelines if you're the Raiders.
Oh, fumble that, pussy.
Carr to throw it. He missed his man. He had Ruggs open. There was pressure coming in the face of Derek Carr that probably caused that throw to be errant. And it is now 3rd down and 9. So with no timeouts left, 3rd down and 9, I'm curious what the play call here is. I honestly might run it here, force the Chiefs to call a timeout so that they only have 2 with their next drive. And that's exactly what the Raiders plan on doing. They run the ball here. They get no gain there to the line of scrimmage, and yes, Kansas City will call that timeout. Again, I think that's a very smart play call just because of the fact that the Chiefs are going to get the ball for the second half, but you don't want to turn it over there, force a throw into double coverage, give them a great field position opportunity to go into the halftime lead.
Oh, pick that.
Punt from Maher, and a return and a hit stick from Hill on Tyreek Hill at the 25-yard line. So now we are looking at a 1st down and 10 from the 25-yard line. 2 timeouts for Kansas City to operate with, and only 23 seconds remaining as I'm still seeing some fisticuffs happening at midfield. A couple of players are still engaged in blocks there. I don't know why Madden continues to break this game with these types of things that I always have to see, but that's just the way it is, to quote the song. Things will never be the same. 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes still has that bazooka X factor, so that is something you do need to watch out for if you're the Raiders. I mean, yeah, he can definitely hit those deep throws in space. And, of course, Tyreek Hill knocked away. You saw Trayvon Mullen dive and try to knock it away with one hand like he was Jim Edmonds in 1999 for the Angels. I mean, goodness gracious, that would have been a tremendous play, but it looked as if Sherman was able to knock it out, and that tag team matchup with those 2 corners there really helping out on Tyreek Hill. It's now 2nd down and 10. 5 seconds came off the play clock there, so we're down 18 seconds and a half. 28-24. We didn't expect anything less from these 2 AFC West rivals. Mahomes going deep down the right sideline. He's got Mecole Hardman in stride, and goodbye. Mecole Hardman is gone, and you know he's going to dance. He's going to start dancing, or just, no, he's going to stop, let some clock run, and then run in the end zone. There you go. Mecole Hardman toasted Richard Sherman. And again, I talked about how smart it was for the Raiders to run the ball there. I still think that was the right play. It's unfortunate when you have Mahomes the X factor, and Mecole Hardman and Tyreek Hill throw the ball to, as you see. 2 plays, 78 yards, 18 seconds off the clock, and a pretty demoralizing drive there for Kansas City if you are a Raider fan. 5 seconds left. I don't know if there's enough time to really do anything if you're the Raiders. Probably just going to take a knee. Go into halftime. We'll see what they do.
He just dropped that? What the fuck? I could have caught that shit.
This is going to be a handoff for Josh Jacobs and...
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh my god.
That's going to end the first half. So,
Jesus
after 2, the Chiefs lead the Raiders 31-28. And yes, the Chiefs will receive the kickoff.
God, this game wouldn't be shit without Mahomes, man. My god.
Kicking it deep.
Fucking so trash.
And this is a nice kick to Maher, as this is going to go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So, Patrick Mahomes, who has thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this game. There have been a couple of rushing touchdowns as well for Kansas City. Trot back out onto the field. Raiders now down 3. They were up as much as 7 with about a minute left to go in the first half. Mahomes going for it all for Tyreek Hill. Mullen is not able to get there, in a perfect throw from Mahomes yet again. And Tyreek Hill is doing the robot in the end zone for a touchdown. So, in the last, let's say, 35 seconds, the Chiefs have scored 2 touchdowns in succession on 2 just
I just get
absolute
sucked into a
bombs.
tackle every time a Jacobs, bro. It's just so annoying.
Now Butker going to kick this one away. Ruggs going to take this out.
Everyone
of the
else's
end zone.
running backs get the fucking run around free. I get sucked in every time.
The 25 spins outside, makes a big gain out of this, down to the 35-yard line. Great return from Henry Ruggs III. That'll set up Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, and Henry Ruggs' offense in a nice situation here. Down by 10, obviously they're going to need to score to keep up with Kansas City, but good starting field position for Las Vegas. Yeah, and this is the 3rd game of this morning of huge implications in the NFASL and division games. Yeah, this is for first place in the AFC West. This is the first time these 2 teams have matched up this season. Josh Jacobs had a hole but just couldn't get through it as he's brought down at the 38-yard line. And that is going to be a big play from Kansas City. They definitely stopped a big one as Derek Inati It's his first tackle of the day. Take a look at some of the passing yards from these two teams. Mahomes up to 280 yards passing. Vegas up to 202 in just the first half. So these two quarterbacks are going tit for tat, going down the field on each other. Second down and 7. Derek Carr making some adjustments here as the play clock's down to 5 seconds. Back to throw. And he's going to throw it away. He had Darren Waller deep, but I don't think he had the ability to step into that throw as you saw pressure was coming for Derek Carr. So smart decision to throw the ball away there. And it is now 3rd down and 7 from the 38-yard line. Line to gain is the 45 of Vegas. Gun formation again for Derek Carr. He's got 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Carr going deep immediately for Waller. In stride, he's got him. 1st down and more. Inside the 5, touchdown. Have we seen some deep plays this afternoon? My goodness, Darren Waller getting in on the fun. That's a huge play for 62 yards. And just like that, the Raiders are right back in the game. That has to be the 4th or 5th drive by these two teams combined that have been less than 5 plays and less than a minute off the play clock. And with 7:54 left to go, I'm envisioning another one of these 70 to 66 final scores, as these two offenses are just on fire today.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Bro, can I pick that?
38-35 is our score. Chiefs have the ball.
Bless you.
At this point, if you're the Raiders, you literally just have to give them the run. I would be in some passing formations here, not giving up any kind of deep passes after getting torched multiple times by Tyreek Hill and Nico Hartman. As that run is not going to go anywhere for 3 yards as Darius Geis gets to the 28-yard line.
Man, we're just giving up interception chances out here. We don't get a lot against Mahomes, but when we do, we don't fucking capitalize, apparently.
2nd down and 7 from the Chiefs' 28-yard line. This one has been a fun matchup to call as Raiders and Chiefs, two AFC and former AFL teams.
Bro.
As Mahomes hit as he throws, this could be intercepted, and instead it's batted away by 2 different players.
Man.
Tanner Muse as well as Corey Littleton could have gotten their hands on it, and for some reason they swatted it away. That's going to be costly there. That was your chance to get the pick, get the ball back in plus territory. And I know how this script goes in that, and if you miss a play like that defensively, the next one's going to be a big play for Kansas City. Let's see.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on
3rd down and 7. Mahomes still has that X factor.
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good
Makes some
last play.
adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He's been doing that a lot on 3rd down.
Each and every time, won't you?
Mahomes steps to his left, going deep for Ricky Seals-Jones, and it's incomplete but a flag. I'm not sure who that was on. It was on Tanner Muse on a pass interference. I don't know about that one. I didn't really see anything that would have warranted that. And that's going to place the ball at the 34-yard line of Las Vegas in a big play for Kansas City on 3rd down yet again. Handoff for Geis. Again, nothing doing. He does get to the outside, actually, gets to the 1st down yardage, I believe, and that's where he's pummeled by Trayvon Mullen. No, he's actually going to be short at the 25-yard line. Corey Littleton was in the backfield, but he just couldn't get his hands on Darius Geis. Geis was able to bounce that run to the outside. And that was a nice gain of 9 on 1st down. The Chiefs are yet again inside the 25-yard line of Las Vegas.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll bring him down at the 13.
2nd down and 1. Handoff right. Muse was there and missed the chance of a lifetime to pummel Kalen Ballage as he darts his way to the 18-yard line where he'll be brought down by Trayvon Mullen. So it's a 1st down and 10 now in the red zone for Kansas City. All you can hope for at this point for Vegas is either a field goal opportunity or a missed throw from Mahomes, because the run game is starting to pick up some steam now. And when that happens, you're just in a situation where you don't have anything to do to stop this offense. 2 backs in the shotgun formation for Mahomes on 1st and 10. 6 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. The handoff left for Edwards-Helaire, and he will be brought down after a nice gain of 5. That's his 2nd carry of the ball game.
Sherman
to the 13-yard line. So it's now 2nd down. Raiders' red zone defense today has struggled to keep the Chiefs out of the end zone. Let's see if that changes on this drive. Again, this has been the two teams that have been fighting for this division each and every year, as Denver and Los Angeles are, again, still struggling to put wins on the board this season. Handoff, Geis, and he's close to the 1st down. I don't think he got there. They're going to mark him short to the 9-yard line. That's where that ball will be placed, and another monumental 3rd down is upcoming. Single back formation, 2 tight ends to the right, and that's where the run will go for Geis. And Muse misses the hole again, but Richard Sherman. I was about to say Patrick Sherman, who is former fullback of the Kansas City Chiefs. But Richard Sherman, anyway, he makes that tackle at the 5-yard line. But it is enough of a run for Darius Geis to extend the drive and another 1st down for the Chiefs. And this has been a rare sight for either team. This drive has actually taken some time off the clock here. And the Raiders, again, now in that goal line situation. On 1st down and goal, the 5-yard line.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
Holmes, strong I formation here. Hand up in the middle for Geis, and he's brought down at the 2-yard line. Nice tackle that time, as it's going to set up a 2nd down and goal as we dip under 4 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter. Raiders, of course, scored very quickly on their first drive of the 2nd half after the Chiefs scored on the first play of the 3rd quarter.
Right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Holmes under center again, the 3 tight end formation. Holmes is going to flip this play. Handoff left for Geis, and he cuts back up the middle. He's by himself. That's a walk-in touchdown for Darius Geis, his 2nd of the day, and the Chiefs extend the lead back to 10 points.
To at least get on the board last time, but still work to do. No doubt about it.
So it's now 45-35 our score. And again, essentially the first team from this point on,
a fucking break. This guy 91 speed Darren Waller, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Is going to win the game is my prediction. Again, very easy to say at this point. This doesn't look like either team is going to make a stop the rest of the game.
Fucking bullshit.
Henry Ruggs.
Motherfucker standing still, 91 speed Darren Waller just sprinting past him, but he catches up. Fucking trash, man. This game sucks this kid's dick every fucking time.
24-yard line is where this drive will start for
this kid's some fucking ass.
And even though you're down 10, it's 45-35. You still need to get Josh Jacobs going. He has not had a great day thus far. He does have a couple of touchdown runs, but those are both short yardage situations. 1st and 10. Darren Waller had that touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. As this is a deep throw, Darren Waller. It is intercepted. Monte Nicholson was able to catch up, and there is a flag. Looks like a block in the back as Nicholson's brought down by Henry Ruggs at the 43-yard line, but William Jackson will be called for a block in the back. So there it was. There's the stop that I asked for. Chiefs have a chance to break this one open now at 17. And we'll see how they intend to do just that. This drive will start their own 19-yard line, so we'll see what the Raiders have in store. Try to do something, if anything, to get the ball back to their offense. Derek Clark threw interception in that last play. Handoff left. Broken tackle by Geis, but then Tanner Muse was there to clean it up at the 20-yard line. So there's a good start for the Raider defense. Short gain for Darius Geis, only 1 yard. And that's going to send us inside 3 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Some news from the NFASL around the league. A couple games just finished. The Dallas Cowboys and Coach Raw were able to win a shootout victory against the Arizona Cardinals 47-34. It's a big win there for Coach Raw. He's going to avenge that loss to the Giants last week and get back onto the win column. So good win for Coach Ross. Shout out to him. He's doing a great job this season at that ball club in Dallas.
Bro, where's my spy, bro? Where did Hirsch go in the spy? Hirsch just fucking walks up and gets sucked in instead of going in the spy, bro. My God.
Mahomes was unable to hit him, though. That's the 2nd time we've seen that happen.
I fucking love this kid, dude.
It's 3rd down and 8. This is, again, such a crucial, colossal play for the Raider defense. They got to get off the field here. So from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, of course.
Spread formation.
You put him in man coverage and you just watch as it run by him for the 1,000th fucking time. So dumb, man. What's the point of having the motherfucker in man coverage? With 87 man coverage, if you just watch this motherfucker run around all day.
He's going to flip this play to left, play action. And he's going to run, and Mahomes for the first time today using the legs to get the first down. Gain of 12. My goodness, wow, that was a nice play there from Mahomes, as there was nobody that I guess he wanted to hit on the across the middle of the field. He usually was running across on that in route. So Mahomes decided to take it himself, and he gets the first down. Yet again, the Raiders get a third down opportunity, but are unable to capitalize on it. And this drive will continue for Kansas City. And again, Mahomes is going deep down the left sideline. Haven't we heard that enough today? And Tyreek Hill yet again makes the catch at the 34-yard line. Folks, Patrick Mahomes has only completed 10 passes, but he's over 330 yards passing. That's 33 yards a pass. 33 yards. Tyreek Hill himself is averaging over 30 yards a catch. He's at 6 catches for $191 and a score. Mahomes had this X factor seemingly since the second quarter, and the Raiders have been unable to do anything to stop it. Haven't heard the names of Yannick Ngakoue or Torgos Matos in a while as well, as Darius Geis takes that draw 8 yards to the 26-yard line. He's having himself a big day. 17 carries, 145 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Just give the Chiefs the best run blocking in the league. Ooh, makes sense.
26 yards. 26-yard line is where this second down and 2 snap will occur, as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the third quarter. It seems like at times this third quarter has gone on for years because of all the scoring we've seen. Mahomes is going to run to the right, and great block there in the hole. Juke from Kalen Ballage, and a first down. 12 yards is the run there for Ballage, and again, the run blocking from Kansas City today has been magnificent. We've only seen maybe one time that it's been blown up, and that was that play where Corey Littleton made mincemeat of Nick Boyle on that stretch run back in the first quarter. 1st and 10, final 30 seconds of the third quarter here. Nick Boyle in motion across formation from right to left. Holmes letting some clock run here before he takes this snap on 1st down and 10. And that's going to be a delayed game. Looks like that Mahomes was not paying attention to the play clock. And that'll back up the Chiefs to the 19-yard line, and it's now 1st and 15, as Tyreek Hill now has his X factor as well. So this is a serious problem for the Raiders having to deal with these two, as well as this run game from Darius Geis, as he gets those penalty yardage back and then 2 additional yards.
Game's over now.
No huddle here from the Chiefs, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage and score for the end of the third quarter. Mahomes out in motion. And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So as we head to the fourth quarter, 10-point game. Again, this is a huge drive for Kansas City. They can make this a 3-possession game and essentially put this out of reach. And it's 2nd down and 8, so they can still run the ball here. Again, 9 minutes to go in this game, a lot of time, but the Raiders defense has just struggled to stop Patrick Mahomes, and they really have struggled all Madden to stop this Kansas City offense. Handoff left for Darius Geis. He's got the touchdown. No, he doesn't. Littleton tackles him at the 2, but that's, again, another nice run. More clock is going to come off here, and it's 1st down and goal, as Kansas City has now eclipsed 200 yards rushing on this Raider defense. They've been able to stop the run or the pass today. 1st and goal. Strong eye formation for Geis. Holmes is going to hand it off to him. Muse makes the tackle in the backfield. Nice play that by the former Clemson Tiger. And it is now 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line. 8 minutes left in this ball game here. Kansas City looking to improve to 7-2 on the season with a win here to take sole possession of first place in the AFC West. And the way the Bengals are playing right now, that would be the 3 seed as well as Jacksonville at 7-2. So nice play again. Back-to-back plays made by Las Vegas, as Ian Bounye made that tackle at the 5-yard line, and this is a monumental play. I mean, every third down, I know I've been chirping saying this is a huge play, but each third down is, when you're playing Kansas City, a field goal would leave this at a 2-possession ball game and keep the door open for Vegas and their offense. So here's the gun doubles formation.
Kick here is good.
Sherman coming down. Let's see what he decides to do. If they send some pressure here. Motion. Mahomes is going to keep this himself, and he's not going to get into the end zone. Great play by Tanner Muse to read that quarterback power, and it's now 4th and goal. And if you're Kansas City, I might be tempted to go for this. Like I said, a field goal makes this a 13-point game, and no, they're actually going to, for the moment, attempt the field goal. If you're the Raiders, I don't buy it. I'm going to come out in something to stop a possible fake, as this is a 20-yard attempt for Harrison Butker. Already hit one from 50 yards out in the second quarter. The second field goal attempt of the day.
Be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play clock down to 3 seconds. Kick is up and good. So the Raiders with a huge win defensively, not allowing Kansas City to score a touchdown there. It was a long drive, but it only amounted to 3 points. And the door is still open for a potential Las Vegas comeback. Butker kicks this one out of the back of the end zone with the help of the wind. And the Raiders will begin their drive at the 25-yard line.
It's really a difficult task.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
1st and 10 for Derek Carr.
A gain of 20 and a first down.
See him in the gun this time. He threw an interception last time, and I really can't blame Derek Carr for that. It looked as if Darren Waller had a step on Monty Nicholson, and he just caught up somehow. And Carr looking, runs out of time. The pass rush of Kansas City finally gets home as the rookie Zach Harrison.
What the fuck is the point of having Darren Waller, bro? This motherfucker's so trash.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
This is the
That's the
fucking
first
point,
sack of
man.
the day for Kansas City, and it couldn't have come at a better time. And now we're seeing the Raiders go empty here on 2nd down and 13. Carr going. What a throw for Henry Ruggs. That's a perfect pass. Put a little bit of air under the ball so it can get past the underneath coverage to Henry Ruggs, who has 4 catches for 130 yards. So I talked about the average that Tyreek Hill has. You do the math there, that's also over 30 yards for number 11.
Kid is such a vagina. My God, dude. Throw some fucking testicles.
Going deep. And this one is intercepted. I thought Darren Waller was going to pull that one in, but Guidry makes the interception. And I think that will be the last of the Raider offense in their comeback attempt, as yet again Derek Carr tried to go for his tight end in a one-on-one play. I mean, I guess you have to wait another second, but even so, I think Darren Waller should be able to at least knock that ball out. 1st down and 10 for Kansas City. Again, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes have had X factors for a long time, and here comes the play action. He's going to take off and run and slide at the 21-yard line after a gain of 4 yards. Stays in bounds. That'll keep this clock churning. At this point, the Raiders need a turnover. That's all you can ask for, an interception, a fumble, something to get the ball back in the hands of your offense, because a field goal would put this lead up to 16. It still would be a 2-possession game, but now you're asking your offense to score 2 touchdowns and also get 2 two-point conversions as well. Play action. This time he hits Mecole Hardman in stride on that little drag route, and he stays in bounds to the 43-yard line. Mahomes, 11-20, 358 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Corey Littleton made that tackle at the 43.
So they will
Mahomes looking, and here comes Ngakoue and Yetur Gross-Matos. They converge at the 40-yard line. Let's give each of them a half sack there. And I hadn't heard those two in a while. It's good to see them waking up here when they are most desperately needed, as Patrick Mahomes is looking for a deep shot, didn't have it. And that's a big play for Las Vegas.
Oh my God.
13 to go. Under 4 minutes now. Have to start thinking about calling timeouts if you're Las Vegas.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has
Gun
to
for
be
Mahomes here.
right there for the secondary. They've been
Another play action. They refuse to run the ball here. That's surprising. We have a penalty. Let's see what that is, as Mahomes again is going to run and slide. And it's on Littleton. Wow, illegal contact. That's unfortunate. That's going to move the chains. That's a first down automatically at the 45-yard line. So the clock does stop because of the accepted penalty. That might be the only silver lining for the silver and black, as Chiefs are trying to salt this game away. Going deep, it's for Mecole Hardman, and Abram had both hands on it, just could not haul it in. And there it was. There was your turnover opportunity. And the sad thing is that they've had so many today, they just have unable to just get one of them. Just one. You're playing Patrick Mahomes. You know those opportunities are going to be few and far between. And it just has not been their day defensively. It does, however, stop the clock. So again, 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. This time the Chiefs hand it off. Good chunk right there from Darius Geis as he's going to get to the 48-yard line. And that will bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Oh, God. He doesn't even need a fucking good time. I guess it's Nick Boyle, but still.
3rd down and 3 from the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Clock is going to probably come down here. Handoff up the middle for Geis, and he's got the first down. Gross Matos makes the tackle at the 42, but not until Darius Geis extends this drive, and more clock is going to come off here. And it's looking like the clock has struck midnight on the comeback hopes for Las Vegas. So with that first down, we're going to be approaching the 2-minute warning on the next play if the Raiders do not call a timeout. And if this result stands, so play action here for Mahomes. He's going over the middle for Nick Boyle, makes the catch in traffic, and down to the 17-yard line he goes. And a hurry up here from Kansas City, but they're not going to get the play off in time. So 2 minutes to go, 17-yard line. Curious to see what the play calling is here for Kansas City because of that last play. I really thought they were going to run the ball, but they did a play-action throw over the middle of the field instead. And this time they do hand it off for Geis. He's brought down.
I get messages about sportsmanship, but this kid never ends the game.
And a timeout called by Vegas at the minute 53 to go. And with the Chiefs at the 15-yard line.
You really just call a timeout, bro? After you score a touchdown? This kid is such a faggot, dude.
Butker on for the PAT.
Mahomes back to throw. Over the middle, it's caught by Tyreek Hill. He jukes over one person and then is tackled in that little rollover animation by Tanner Muse inside the 3. I'm really surprised that the Chiefs are still passing in the situation up 13. That puts Tyreek Hill up over 200 yards receiving in the game. But at some point, you got to run the ball here and just end this game. You're up 13. There really is no need to still be passing in the situation. Handoff for Geis. It's a touchdown. And that'll do it. Darius Geis doing the Macarena and a backflip in the end zone.
And they call timeout. Oh.
And a timeout has been called. I don't really understand that at all.
Nobody does. The kid's just a vagina. The kid has a vagina.
Hoping that Coach Newmoon is listening to this broadcast because he's going to send some messages. This is not sim football right now. But the Chiefs going to make this 55-35, up 20. 10 plays, 84 yards, 4 minutes on that drive. Kick the ball back to the Raiders. And if you're down 20 here, again, I understand you want to get stats and all that, but this ball game's over. And you're already seeing that the Chiefs are not going to run the clock out, so most likely you're going to have to do it yourself. As horrible as it is, I've had to do this in the Super Bowl where I knew the game was over. There's no reason to try to force something and just extend the misery. So Josh Jacobs, I talked about, had to be a key to this game, and he was shut down today. It's 15 carries, 63 yards, 2 touchdowns. And the top 2 rushers in the NFASL both were shut down by their AFC division rivals. As the Chiefs are going to win this ball game, extend their winning streak.
Kid has no balls.
On the season.
Play a game without Mahomes, you fucking pussy.
And handing it off to Ruggs, and one more of these plays should do it. I was wondering why the clock wasn't running, and now it is. As there must have been some operational difficulties from whoever's running the clock there in Kansas City. So this should be the last play of the game. It's a handoff for Jacobs up the middle, and does get a nice stiff arm there. We're wondering where that was all game long. And that'll do it, folks. Kansas City, in convincing fashion, defeat the Las Vegas Raiders for the 5th time this Madden by a score of 55-35. So again, that's going to do it for me on this triple header. I'm going to go eat something because I am famished right now. Again, Raiders fall to 6-3 on the season, but again, they have a lot of winnable games down the stretch. Same with Kansas City. Their stretch, however, is brutal. They still have a lot of AFC South teams to play, as well as NFC West foes. So again, Mahomes, another big game from him and Tyreek Hill. Another big day on the ground, though, for Kansas City, as they had 200 yards rushing to just the 72 from Las Vegas. Enjoy your football, everybody. We're an hour away from kickoff in the NFL, and there are a lot of big games upcoming here as we're approaching the end of the season. So, well, good luck to your teams today, as I'm going to sign off here. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. I will see you soon.